Right across Sydney today, 104.1, it is the Jimmy Nath Show with Emma.
Nathan, please get the round of applause ready for a prominent Australian content creator, entrepreneur, and saucy social media influencer. She's the blue-eyed beauty that's amassed millions of followers for her candid confessions and secret client liaisons as a full-service worker. Who is Peggy Sue?
I think we know.
Hailing from the Gold Coast. Hey, still going, Cal.
Still going.
Hailing from the Gold Coast, she's one of the most recognisable and unapologetic faces in Australian content creation. From fixing her car with duct tape to negotiating five-figure bookings, not only is she the talk of TikTok, she's now the leading lady of her own podcast, Storytime with Kayla Jade, where she discusses various aspects of her life and career. Please welcome her to the show, Blue-Eyed Kayla Jade!
Hello. I'm so happy to be here.
Kayla, we are stoked to have you on the show.
I just love
I
actually
love
that
you guys. I appreciate the support.
I love that majority of your followers and fans are female. I love that.
It's definitely done a full 360. You know, I used to be all completely male, and now it's all female, which is incredible.
Yeah, exactly. You started as a personal trainer, yeah? Is that what you originally
Way
did?
back in the day, I was like a personal trainer, and I was also like working minimum wage at like the surf shop, like like you said, having the duct tape on my car, like putting the bumper on. So it's been a whirlwind to like go from that to like now where I am today.
A favourite person you've collabed with? I mean, we're big fans of old Girth Master. You had Ari over. Ari's incredible as well. Who's your favourite?
I'll have to be Girthy. He's one of my close friends. So we don't really film as much anymore because he's kind of like a brother now. So
Yeah, it's weird.
That
Now
can
it's
be
weird.
weird.
It's a bit.
like, we'll hang out on like do socials.
It's a bit too White Lotus now. Yeah,
But
it's
also there's a niche for everyone.
Yeah, for
There's a
real.
niche for
So we've
everyone.
got about 7 videos, so we're doing fine.
Did Girthy give you one of his replicas? I
Yes,
did
it
see that.
did.
I saw Ari got one. Did you get one of the replicas?
Yes, I actually used that on my client Peggy Sue.
Oh my God, okay,
No
let's
way.
dive into Peggy Sue, no pun intended.
Yeah, he's taken the Girth schlong. He's taken it right with it.
Did he know who it was? Did you give him context?
Oh, he loves Girth Master. Like
Okay.
he's obsessed with him. Like if Girth was into it, he would 100% let him do it.
Kayla, is it true that there was once a session that you had with Peggy Sue? I think we've got a little bit here actually to play.
have a listen to this. This is Kayla.
I spent 4 hours with Peggy last night. I was only meant to be there for 2, but he kept extending. I told him if he wanted me to stay longer, then I'm going to have to raise my prices because I was non-stop colon bowling last night. If your boss was limping today, no, you probably know.
Sometimes you have to be creative with the lingo, you know.
I love it.
Yeah.
You can't really say I just rammed this guy with a so yeah, you gotta
Well,
be
that's
creative.
also fun to
Colin
say.
Bowling, that's one of my
Did you know, like, because Peggy Sue stuff's blown up, and I want to ask you about, the Peter Dutton stuff and when you're going to confirm it's him. But did you know that it was going to be as big as it was when you started talking about Peggy, or not? You had no idea.
No, because he's been with me since like the get-go. Like he's been around a lot longer than what people think. He's only just like sort of recently blown up, but he's always been like a long-term client of mine. Like he basically pays for my house, pays for everything, my whole lifestyle.
Wow.
pretty much.
How much do you think you've made from Peggy Sue? How much has Peggy Sue given you? You've had to have a guesstimate amount.
Over 100 grand.
Wow. Do you have is it like a menu? Like, how do you know what to charge? Like, how do you know what to charge for different things? Are you kind of like, is it different every time?
It depends on my mood, really.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because every day,
bitch I want to be. No.
but every day you are going to wake up feeling different, right? Like in your mind, in your body, what you feel like you can give to somebody.
That's what's great about being my own, my own business. Like I can just charge whatever I want, really. But no, I do have like a structure. But obviously, if it's something more extreme, like pegging or like he's into a lot of kink stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, every time I see him, it's about 10 grand a pop.
What about when people were commenting on Peter Dutton's like socials and people commenting, "Hey, you're Peggy Sue, you're Peggy Sue." What did Peggy Sue think about that?
Either confirm or deny, mate.
Or depend.
You could torture me for a week. I would not give up his name.
Hey, Kayla, I want to talk about the trips overseas as well, because this is huge. So there's people overseas. Are these men and women, or mostly men, that'll fly you overseas business class, put you up, and you'll spend time with them over there?
Yeah, I had a billionaire fly me to China
Wow.
for 24 hours, and he only saw me for an hour. And he paid for the whole 24 hours, the whole 36 hours of travel time.
Wow.
Accommodation,
What did he
first
want?
class. Like, yeah, he just like money's just not an issue to them. So they just don't.
Wow. Do you ever get nervous when you fly? Because, I mean, flying overseas, staying within the country is one thing, but to fly overseas, do you feel more like a little bit more vulnerable when you're overseas in a foreign country?
I honestly don't think I would do China again. I
Yeah.
feel like that was very risky.
Can I ask, well, we want to chat about the podcast, Story Time with Kayla Jade. Give a special shout out to Lem as well. I know Lem's looking after you now. She's one of the best human beings out there. Tell us, what can we, I know you've already got one episode and you talked about the doxing, and apologies from us as a show for that.
Dropped a bomb on that one.
Yeah, that's horrible.
What else? What other things are you going to be talking about on the pod?
So mainly like talking about stories that I haven't told on TikTok before, because obviously there's only so much you can say on TikTok. So it's always very like vague. So it would just be in depth of stories.
Well, Blue Eyed Kayla Jade, we absolutely adore you. Thank you so much. You've been a real treasure to be on this show. You're welcome on the show anytime. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks, Kayla. Bye.